Hi, it's Christy, and it's time to try new chocolate. We are opening up my May Raaka subscription box. Very excited about this. I have 3 bars in every subscription box. And the May theme is 3 chocolate tea-rific bars. So I think it's tea themed, which is kind of cool. So the description for the month says, for this month's first nibs, we're bringing back 3 subscriber favorite tea infusions, the OG and marshmallowy Vanilla Roobios, the vibrant and uplifting Macha Swirl, and the sophisticated and citrusy Hojicha and Bitter Orange. So, pretty cool. So we are going to try the first one on the list and the first one here in the box, which is Vanilla Roobios. So let's see what their description says about that. So they say, first of all, 68% cacao from Cocoa Camili, Tanzania. Vanilla Roobios has a long history as both a factory and customer favorite. People have told us they even dream about it still. And we're excited to introduce it again for a limited time with an even more delicious recipe that highlights this bar's beloved cherry and marshmallow notes. For this new limited batch, we've chosen cacao from Cocoa Camili for its fruity notes and blended it with green Roobios tea and vanilla bean. So that's exciting. I do like chocolate and cherry, and this says it has cherry and marshmallow notes, which is interesting. So let's see what that's all about. So gonna go ahead and open this up. Our Vanilla Roobios. So the first thing I see, there are no, it's just chocolate. Like the flavoring is just in it. There's no like things in it. That's, yeah. The front looks like it always looks, just like Raaka. So, it smells delicious as always. Actually has a little bit of a woodsy scent to it, which is interesting. But anyway, here we go. I'm going to try it. Vanilla Roobios. Here goes. Happy dance as always. Okay, what am I tasting? Interesting. Okay, so I'm trying to articulate what's going on. So it does taste different than the previous Raaka bars that I've had. So there's definitely like, you know, different flavor notes in this. But it's like I can't place the flavor. Like I don't... Let me see. I think I do get the tea. The thing is, I don't actually know what Roobios like tea tastes like. However, I am getting tea notes. Like it's like herby or earthy, you know what I mean? Like a tea, that kind of taste, like either herby or earthy or something like that is coming through. I don't know that I'm getting vanilla specifically, or marshmallow or cherry or anything like that. But I think I am getting the tea. It's yummy. It's quite yummy, but it's like it's hard to place. Like I'm having a hard time describing it. Is it good? Absolutely. It's not super sweet, but it's not tipping over into the savory side, like the cranberry pink peppercorn one, where I was like, I'm not sure what to think of it, where the pepper kind of really tipped it over onto the savory side. It's not like that, but it's also not super sweet and desserty. So it's very interesting. I do want to keep eating it. Like I want to keep going, but I'm having a hard time describing it and articulating it. But you know what? Whatever. Thumbs up. It gets a thumbs up. That's just gonna have to do. I can't really be more specific than that. So, is it one of my favorites? No, but it is also not one of my least favorites. It's kind of in the middle, really, I would say. Good texture. You know, good texture, good taste. Makes me want more. So that is definitely a good thing. But I wouldn't reorder it. Like, there have been some bars where I was like, I'm reordering this particular flavor. This is not one of them. But if I were to receive another one, I would eat it. That makes sense. Anyway, so that's the first one. That was the Vanilla Roobios. A thumbs up, but not at the top of my list. So, stay tuned. I will be trying the next one on the list, which is going to be the Hojicha and Bitter Orange. All right, it's time for bar number 2, which is Hojicha and Bitter Orange. So I looked up Hojicha because I had no idea what that is, and it is a Japanese green tea. So cool. All right, so here's the description. This one is 69% cacao. The cacao is from Semaluki Forest, Uganda. It says, Hojicha is a roasted green tea typically made from bancha tea leaves. Roasting helps pull out some of the green tea's naturally astringent qualities, making for a more smooth, mellow, and nutty taste. It's often served at the end of a meal in the home or with your check-in at a restaurant. In addition to the tea infusion, we add bitter orange oil for a citrusy complement to the tea's heavier flavors. So, I'm excited about this one. I like dark chocolate and orange together, so depending on how much the orange kind of comes out, this one could be really nice. But let's find out. Opening it up, I'm very excited. Smells deliciously chocolatey. We have our usual Raaka wave pattern. There's nothing, no crunchies, no nothing obvious, just the chocolate. So everything's just sort of mixed in. All right, I'm gonna give this a try. I don't smell any orange or anything. I just smell chocolate, but let's see if I can taste the orange. I don't think I'm tasting orange. That's delicious though. That is so good. Let me think. I think I just taste chocolate, but it's delicious chocolate. This is really good. I could totally see myself eating this whole bar in one sitting. It's that good. No, there's a very slight hint of orange. There is. I am getting that slight hint of orange. I don't know if I'm tasting the Hojicha because I've never had Hojicha tea. So I have no way of knowing if I'm tasting that, you know? But that is absolutely delicious. I really like this one. This is 2 thumbs up on the Hojicha and Bitter Orange. So I'll have to let you know if I eat the whole thing in one sitting. There is a chance. Generally, I try to eat like half a bar, so I would cut myself off about there and leave the rest of that, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. This is too good. I don't think that bar is gonna last the night. So, one more to go in this subscription. Stay tuned, and we will see how I like that one. I'm excited. But for now, I'm gonna sit here and finish that guy. Okay, bar number 3. Let's see what it is. Bar number 3, Macha Swirl. 62% cacao from Coca Camili, Tanzania. For this bar, we blend organic matcha green tea with coconut milk and cacao butter to create a grassy matcha white chocolate. Then we hand swirl it in our 68% dark chocolate made with cacao from Tanzania. The result is a visually stunning, strong dark chocolate with beautiful hints of sweet matcha. So this sounds interesting. It will be a swirl, which means it'll have a cool swirl design on the back. The coconut white chocolate, I'm not a huge coconut fan. I don't dislike coconut, but I'm not a huge coconut fan. So depending on how strongly the coconut taste comes through will influence how much I like this bar. I'm also interested that it calls it grassy because, matcha tea, it is kind of an herbal taste, like a grassy kind of taste. So it will be interesting to see how much of that does come through in this bar, but we are about to find out. So, oh, this is interesting. So the swirl, the matcha swirl, very green because of the matcha. So that's pretty interesting. It looks very cool, doesn't it? So this looks a lot like the peppermint swirl that I had in December. Yeah, they looked a lot like this. Anyway, doesn't matter. This is not peppermint. This is matcha. So let's try it. Oh, as always, just show you the front. Raaka's beautiful wave design with their logo. They always put that on the front of their bar. Okay, here we go. Let's give it a try. Oh, their chocolate is so good. The coconut is coming through, but not, oh my gosh, coconut. Which is a good thing for me. It's not grassy, which I'm happy about. It is a bit herbal though. It's earthy, but I wouldn't call it grassy. It is earthy though. What else can I say? I will say, if you ask me what does matcha taste like, I don't actually know. I couldn't describe it. I can't, sometimes if you know a flavor really well, you can like taste it by just thinking about it. I can't do that with matcha. I don't actually know the taste. So I could be tasting matcha and not know it because I wouldn't recognize it. All I really can say is that I'm tasting yummy chocolate. It is very, I say that all the time with Raaka, but that's just what it is. I taste yummy chocolate. There's a slight hint of the coconut from the coconut white chocolate, but it is very slight. It's a little bit earthy, which I'm guessing is the matcha coming through. But again, not a strong flavor that I can place. It's good. It's delicious. It's not one of my favorites, but not because of anything in particular. It's more, when I think of my favorites, there's something about those favorites that like bring it over, like you know what I mean? Like this is like, I like Raaka chocolate a lot. This is Raaka chocolate. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like generally speaking, if it's Raaka chocolate, I like it a lot. Like it's at an 8 already. It's at an 8. There have been a couple of bars that have fallen below the 8. And they have all been very specific reasons. This is at the 8. This is at just the high level of quality that I expect from Raaka. The ones that I would call 9s and 10s, similar to the ones that fell below the bar, there's something specific about them that bring them up. So this is not middle of the road chocolate when it comes to chocolate as a whole, because Raaka is toward the top. It's an 8 all the time, almost all the time. For Raaka, this is middle of the road. So delicious. Anyway, that's there you have it. I'm gonna eat more of this after I finish filming. But so to recap, this was the 3 chocolatific bars. So we had the Vanilla Roobios, which was I'm gonna call that actually a 7 in hindsight, as opposed to an 8, because I ate a little more of that the other day, and it's almost like it was slightly chalky, very slightly chalky. So I'm going with like a 7 on that instead of an 8. Still good, but my least favorite in this shipment. The Hojicha, I can't even say it, Hojicha and Bitter Orange, utterly delicious, loved it, would order more, might order more. And then lastly, that one was a 10. The Macha Swirl, solid 8, delicious. So I enjoyed my May Raaka subscription box. Thank you, Raaka Chocolate. I am very much looking forward to my June box. I need to go online and see if y'all have the Hojicha and Bitter Orange for sale individually, because if you do, more of that will be mine. Otherwise, I am going to end this and I am going to eat more of that matcha bar while I sit here and relax. And for you who are watching, let me know in the comments if you have tried this bar, any of the bars I tried this month, any of the Raaka chocolate bars, period. Would love to know what you think. Their website is in my description if you want to check them out, see about getting your own subscription or just buying any of their chocolate. Do that. I highly recommend them. But otherwise, I will see you in the next one, in the June tasting. And until then, eat more chocolate.